Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we finally arrived in Hell's Kitchen after taking over the subway station. And yes, it took us multiple attempts to free these hostages because this game sometimes just isn't very intuitive, right, when it comes to objectives. And apparently we have plenty of things to do in Hell's Kitchen, so why don't we start with the hotel and resolve yet another hostage situation? Well, I'm not too optimistic here, but we can give it a spin, I suppose. Yeah, and we are also in a Poe's apartment, I believe, aren't we? I think we are. Yeah, there's a terrorist here someplace already, but isn't that fantastic? Okay, before we continue, why don't we take a look at our objectives here? Investigate the hostage situation in the Hilton, apparently. Okay. We don't even have a map of this place, so southwest, well, we do have a compass still, but otherwise... And maybe we can finally upgrade our pistol proficiency, and I think I will also pursue the rifle angle at one stage. Well, once we get there, of course. Because rifles are pretty large, aren't they? Of course they are, but I do believe they actually tell us which skills apply to which weapon in particular. Okay, so rifle skill for the shotgun, for instance. This will be a heavy weapon, obviously. Indeed it is. Okay, so if you want to be better with assault rifles and shotguns, then we have to upgrade the other skill as well, of course, whenever that is permissible. Yeah, okay, I'm not too convinced about the suppressed pistol right now, but maybe we can give it a try there once in a while. Okay, Poe's apartment is pretty large, surprisingly. Then again, we're still living in the slums, just in a different time frame, I guess. Okay, his closet is completely empty, that's interesting. This is his bedroom, but there's only one double bed, right? I think. Oh, someone will be sleeping on the couch, I would figure. Okay, it's actually locked right now. Why though? Why is it locked? We don't have a key for this, what gives I guess. Well, we can use the... I suppose we can use the letters again, I think. Maybe? Really? Don't have a key for this? Really? That's odd. Well, at least it keeps the terrorists out for now, I think. But whatever. I guess then we do it from street level or try to. Yeah, I didn't see a key anywhere else, but I guess. Okay. Wash our hands before we continue and also take a leak here, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And now we're free to proceed out of here. Hopefully without falling down the ladder, because it's an old style, yeah, ladder, of course. Now we can give it a spin. Okay, we didn't fall down, that's a miracle, frankly. Okay, well, are we going to resolve this hostage situation first? Or are we going to try something else? I'm not sure. I guess going for the front door is not a good idea, but I cannot spend 2 lockpicks on lockpicking Poe's apartment door. I really cannot justify that.
Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Yeah, well, we have plenty of charges for the stun gun, right? And, well, at least the catapult. Yeah, this is a bit confusing, their game. Okay, so there's a news station and an ATM machine. Well, it's a bit redundant, presumably, but still. Yes, as a reminder, people can see you if you peek around corners, so we have to be very careful. Just in case. And there are also some rats in here, I hear. But isn't that lovely? Get over here, you rodent. Okay, and of course it's one of those fancier apartments in the entire city, I would figure. Yeah, there we go. There we go indeed. Of course, we don't find anything on that thing. Okay, public access and ATM machine. I do believe we still have insufficient skill to hack anything. Actually, we don't. Interesting. Well, will it give us anything? I'm not sure. Voila, there we go. I think I like it. And public access terminal tells us what exactly. Okay, the terrorist wanting poster still. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new just about yet. Yeah, probably not. Lovely. I'm not going to search for the trash bags. Forget about that. And not falling that low. Fire extinguisher. Well, I guess we can throw a terrorist if we want to. Is there actually anyone here? I'm not sure. Looks like a malfunctioning robot, frankly. Okay, not the best place we've ever seen. And apparently there's someone working at the reception desk despite the hostage situation. Wasn't that great? It's malfunctioning, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't say so, but I believe it is. Oh. Right, okay. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not surprised that things are malfunctioning in this place. Alright, well, that could be our position then, presumably. Hello there, sir.
You better get out of here, Mr. Renton. Terrorists have taken cover inside the hotel.
Can't leave the desk unattended.
You'll be caught in the crossfire. I have to order you to leave the building.
Yes, of course, I'll close up in a second.
Sure, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh. What? What? This game, it just leaves me completely speechless every single recording session. Every single recording session. Like, what? It was one shot, immediately they killed me, they gunned me down like a fucking dog. Apparently they're holding this guy a hostage, but how am I supposed to know this shit? I can't even draw my pistol before I was gunned down.
You better get out of here,
Yeah,
Mr.
of course it's
Renton.
automatic, yeah,
Terrorists have
well,
taken
thanks for
cover
that.
inside the hotel.
Can't leave the desk unattended.
You'll be caught in the crossfire. I have to
Not
order
just
you to
you,
leave the building.
incidentally.
Yes, of course, I'll close up in a second.
Am I supposed to know this shit in advance? The answer is maybe they cannot, right? Yeah, JC Denton and his pistol skills. Okay, fantastic. I was supposed to know this. The answer is just cannot. What did I expect you to do here? And it was the one headshot presumably because I went down with one bullet, right? And now I'm completely utterly trashed yet again. Of course, we have to complete the entirety of Hell's Kitchen with our health as it is right now. We can return to your netcode for a free heal. Unbelievable. You talk to this guy, immediately someone comes around here. I can even draw my pistol in the time I went down. Yeah, get your fucking ass out of here now, please. Okay, so, Paul Denton from New York. Okay. Unbelievable. I'm supposed to know this stuff. The answer is really cannot, right? And I don't want to reload all the time, but what can I do? It's called a quiz, I suppose. I have a no death run here. Okay, that's probably his daughter, I think. Wow, hopefully we can slaughter a couple more of them here, because evidently they do deserve it. Yeah, they cannot be talking about us, incidentally. Yeah, okay, this guy was just writing his diary there, I see. Yeah, of course, we also read that 80% of the inhabitants will be infected with great death at one stage. And I think the mortality rate is almost 100% within 100 days of infection. Isn't that lovely? I don't think it was the chlorine spill, certainly not. Well, yeah, we don't steal from him, even though we probably could. But doesn't he pay for medical services? That's also a problem. Okay, I will take this door. It probably opens Paul's room for starters. Okay, unbelievable. How was I supposed to know this? I can't even tell. I was trying to draw my pistol, but they got me down with a headshot before I was even able to do anything. Because it was indeed just at a headshot. Fucking bullshit, man. Okay, so then investigate the letter we found here, I suppose. Yeah, fucking rodents, right? Okay, so I'm a terrible shape right now once again, and we have found, what, like one health kit here? A med kit and recent memory. Okay, if they cripple my legs, I cannot walk very fast, of course. Don't take any unnecessary risks, they said. We're talking to the receptionist and then get gunned down like a dog. By the way, the conversation was triggered automatically. It wasn't me doing something uncalled for. Okay, second story, accounting for which exactly? US style or the rest of the world style? I guess then we have to check out everything and try to resolve the hostage situation. Don't we not have a lock for this, or a key for this, I should say? Indeed we do. Seems to be yeah, compatible with all rooms here, incidentally. Okay, that's nice. I don't think Paul will be too happy about the shootout in the lobby, but what am I supposed to do if they jump me with guns? Oh, at least they surprised me, right? That's something. Okay, is it not Paul's apartment? It could be, right? Because I do recognize the items here. I think it's Paul's apartment, right? Indeed it is. But it doesn't say, there's no name tag, so... Okay, also newspaper here. Right, in 2052, I don't think they would have paper newspapers any longer. That seems unlikely. Yeah, okay, we did see that already, of course. Yeah, put away the pistol, because otherwise these people won't be talking to us. Okay, former female hostage. That's good. Here, baby crying someplace. This leads to the... Okay, the guy with the pistol who almost got me down.
I think we've got an take him out.
Okay, were you asking for it, pal? I'm sorry. Okay, anyone else want a piece of the action? Thankfully not.
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Maybe? Could
Did
be.
you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Thank you. Righteous, okay. Hopefully you can remember that. Alright, I'm sorry, I didn't want to gun him down, but the hostages, I mean, they would have ended up in a crossfire, we just know it, right? It happens all the time.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Former hostage, that's what I like to see here. Even though our approach was not exactly less than though, but it couldn't be helped. I suppose, theoretically, that would have been the only guy I could have been...
catch my breath.
Yeah, could have been able to maybe hit with the catapult. If I had the opportunity to draw it, because it's slow, right?
Thought I was a goner.
Yeah, same for me, pal. You have no idea. Yeah, okay. Must be the successor to the guys in Parkland, I see. Okay, I need to write this down because the game doesn't keep track of things when it comes to the interface, right? Isn't that lovely? Because there's no way I can remember that, right? It's one of those old titles that requires a pen and paper next to every single recording session here. Okay, so I've written it down, and once we have access to the ATM, we can steal more money because it's the thing we need to do in this game, I see. Are we expecting more trouble? Oh, maybe we do. And the shortage of ammo continues, I see. Okay. Maybe we should draw a pistol in here then. Looks like a disused apartment more than anything else. In case you don't have a crowbar, there we go. A pillow. To use what exactly? To strangle someone in their sleep, maybe? Ugh, yeah, the old problem. I suppose we just eat the candy bars here, why shouldn't we? Yeah, okay, well, it doesn't heal us, unfortunately, so... Maybe the soy food does. What does it say? It heals 2 health points. Wow. Or 5 because of our medical skill, I see. Well, since we're taking so much damage, maybe we should also upgrade our medical skill, wouldn't you think? That could be a good idea. Okay, this has been bricked closed. And really, that's a room in this hotel. Alright. Well, unless there are some snakes hidden inside, I don't think it's too worrisome. Oh, there are some dead people in here. That's what I thought. Yeah, well, I don't want to touch that here because... Oh, interesting. Is that useful? It's not a vaccine, right? These people probably died of a great death, I would figure. Yeah, something like that. I'm not quite sure what that is. Could be also an overdose of some type. Lots of dead rats back here. And also some nasty stains on the carpet. Yeah, what is that? What did we just pick up here? I have no idea. The floated augmented agent's nervous system. A stimulant. Okay, combat strength and speed. Stamina regeneration and the droppings will be horrible, I would figure. Oh, it's an eco drug, of course. Instant addiction almost guaranteed. Yeah, so I suppose we're not going to use it, most likely, unless it's a do or die situation, which most of them seem to be in this game, up to this point. Okay, another door. Well, we can try that. Nope, doesn't work. We don't have the key for that, apparently. Well, it says durability 25%. I think we have the crowbar for that. Right? There we go. That's what I thought. Medkit. Oh. Heaven. Oh, there we go, medkit. Cigarettes, yes, well, they do improve our accuracy, or so I've heard. I guess if there's room, which there isn't, of course, but we can also buy them from the vending machines. Okay, we'll resolve the hostage situation in a certain fashion. Well, it couldn't be helped. I mean, using lethal force here, I would figure. Alright, okay, well, we can raid the ATM then, I see. Yeah, I should probably fix the robot. Yeah, these shouldn't be too expensive, I'm thinking. Oh, we have to head out of here anyhow, don't we?
You alright, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. How's your daughter? Is she somewhere safe?
I don't know. She's been gone all week. I try not to think about it.
Tonight's a bad night to be on the streets. I'll take a look around.
Hey, if you see Sandra, tell her I don't care. I
But
don't
why
care what she's
then?
been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
Okay.
Sure.
In the sense of I do not care, then he meant like this, of course. Then again, JC as Adam Jensen probably aren't too good on the whole social angle, right? It goes for both people, I would figure. Okay, so if you find her, probably looks like this, I would figure. Okay, I will try to memorize the picture and see what we can do. Okay, sweet money is awaiting us, I heard, or so it would seem. Yeah, because we hacked it, right? Okay. Well, I think the code works at every single ATM, not just here. What should we do here? Well, let's just talk to the
There were a couple of
couple
NSF
first,
on the
yes.
second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Doing fine. You guys can relax.
Guess we didn't need that specialist after all.
Yeah, I have my pistol. He's doing all the negotiations. Okay, well, that was funny. Well, at least we didn't fail miserably, right? Except for the one death I was unable to avoid. It was a headshot.
Well, I'm glad they made it.
Same goes for me, buddy. Okay, no, we don't fall that low. We're not falling that low. I need to keep reminding myself for that, right? Okay, so I don't think it is a secondary objective. Okay, righteous. I don't think we can just sneak in here with our uniform. I mean, sort of. Trench coat, whatever. Okay, so we know about the warehouse right next door, but probably not that warehouse.
We'll take it from here.
Okay, you're holding the perimeter there, soldiers, I see. Yeah, back here, right? What is that? Imports. That looks like a warehouse to me. Yeah, the mortar makes that sound sometimes. Aha, well, maybe we can give us a spin. I don't see any additional terrorists in the area. Okay, could be useful, even though our, well, actually we should be able to upgrade at least the one skill. Which one should it be? Rifle, because eventually I will pick up some heavier firearms, of course. This one should not be too sturdy, indeed that's what I thought. Oh, it looks like glass to me. I guess we can whack it down. If we can, don't cut ourselves on the glass, please. But it's noisy, granted, isn't it? Some property damage has never hurt anyone. Okay, that could be some of those tunnels, but need to be certain, of course. If you knock on some people, if it can be facilitated, I'm more than happy to use the catapult and I assure you. But up to this point in this recording session, there was an opportunity to make this happen. Okay, we can go up or we can go down. I think we should investigate both angles, shouldn't we? Yeah, peeking around while standing on stairs not exactly that easy, as you can tell. Okay, that looks like a generic supply crate. The door didn't open because it's locked, of course. Keypad. Well, we have well, we know what right just means, but I don't think we're getting through here. The damage threshold of is 50. Durability is 80%. Well, if you can find the code, then great. If you cannot, then oh well. I don't think it's going to lay on the floor here someplace. So there's the napalm canister for flamethrower we don't have. Yeah, this is not a mankind divided. Doors don't magically open for the other side just because they bypass them. Big is the point. Yeah, they don't, right? Okay, so, I guess there could be something interesting here. Like a biocell. Not that we have much use for that right now, but I think that will be in short supply throughout the rest of the campaign because, well, I instinctively know it, right? Sometimes you can also use boom booms and bang bangs to bust down these sturdier doors, like a rocket launcher or some, well, mines if we had them. This can be bypassed, supposedly, with the multi-tool we don't possess, and this will take 2 tools at our current skill level. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, okay, what's the rating of our crowbar? I don't think we can use it here. Yeah, it's a sturdy metal door, it's not going to budge for any reason whatsoever. That's too bad. Yeah, alright, we're not getting through here right now, even though we do have 3 lockpicks, but it takes 4, of course. It's a pretty sturdy security door. Okay, exploration bonus, for what, I'm not sure. Thankfully, some items do stack in this game. New area, huh? It's a bit jarring, their game. Yeah, okay. What? Yeah, it is very jarring. Am I looking in the correct way? Hopefully I am right. Okay. Really? Are we looking at the same door as before? No, it is unlocked, huh? Well, okay. Where are we for that matter? I have no idea.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
Oh, finally we have a satellite image. Okay, so this is the way to go officially. At least without the keycard combination. For the keypad, I'm sorry. Let me take a look, see and see what we can do. What about the image? Alright, I don't think we would head in this direction here right away. Maybe the people back at the, well, med bay or whatever they had back here and also the bar knows something. Right, this is exactly the warehouse I was thinking about. We found our way around, I guess, but I don't think proceed this way here right now. Probably not. There should be a better way. Oh, das ist wieder keiner jarring. The other one is the autosave, by the way, in case you're wondering. They're also talking about tunnels, weren't they? Something about righteous tunnels or so. Aha. So we're playing that game here. I don't see any terrorists, and of course the situation is just as terrible as it usually is. One tool, alright. But they do give us a lockpick, which is nice of them. I'm conflicted about this. Okay, does this loop around, or are we investigating different angles entirely? I'm not sure, because this area seems heavily reinforced. It's our maximum zoom range, by the way. Okay, I see these two turrets right now. Okay, I think it is underneath the warehouse. It's probably the safer approach, since we have some automated security in place to make incursions less likely to occur. Yeah, okay, wow. I'm not sure. I suppose it can be just destroyed. I assume, of course, it does control the power for this area or not. We don't know, of course. Sorry, it's a bit easy getting turned around here in this place. Of course, we came through the window, didn't we? There we go. Sorry for getting turned around. It's not the easiest area to navigate, of course. So this area is pretty expensive, and the EMP field generator apparently is on the roof somewhere. Oh, we'll see about that. One bit at a time, of course. There should be better ways to take here, I would figure, but we already have two options, because that's the beauty of Deus Ex, even this early on in the franchise. Not exactly the nicest area of town, I would figure. Yeah, sometimes you can also go through these utility tunnels, maybe not all the time, but sometimes it does work. And there's another keypad, which of course we don't know the combination to, right? It seems to be functional. Needs 4 tools to bypass. Infinite strength here on the door. So there's a third way already. It's interesting. Yeah, okay, the bar is next to the clinic, I would presume. Probably. Seems like that type of district. Sign up for the kicks, right? Okay. Alrighty then. High voltage. Ah, this one could be damaged, at least I would figure. No, it doesn't sound like the part, but that's unfortunate. Yeah, what's so important about this area? The crate, probably not our destination. Oh, whatever. Drink more, think less. That's the motto of hard liquor in this town, of course. Unsurprisingly. You know what would really help in this game? A minimap. Okay, but we have reached the bar apparently. No weapons are allowed, but I believe them holds that ideally. Yeah, this is the bar, I would figure. And they're drinking Red Star. And Hella. Probably a white beer, right? So how clean are your bathrooms? Because, well, if it's very dirty, that speaks for the bar, you know. How this place is run. Oh, could be worse, frankly, right? Yeah, because we picked up this shit, didn't we? But then again, we're looking for a vendor. Is there anyone who would buy anything? I'm not sure. Ballistic armor didn't save us, because apparently we have to equip it. Pretty strange. Then again, it's an old game. I don't think our inventory is going to get any larger, right? Okay, well, if we don't find the vendor, I will drop this illegal drug there at one stage. But the creepers look very dirty indeed. Very dirty. And the last person to use this bathroom didn't even flush the toilet. Yeah, there's a charge of 6 if you want to use them. Payphone. This is an old-style payphone. It looks straight out of the 1980s video. Okay. I don't think there would be any payphones whatsoever in 2052, wouldn't you think? Pretty large bar, come to think of it. Used car salesman, question mark. Well, I'm not quite sure if he looks the part or not. Wine, really? We drinking wine at the CD bar? Sure.
Joe Green.
Which universe?
Midnight Sun. Glad to know you.
Oh, that's
What can
Midnight
you
Sun.
tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD?
Because they have a belly,
you must
I
be
guess.
from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now.
Sure, fantastic. Well, he's riding the Midnight Sun, which is incidentally a thing that was included in the original release of the game, the retail box. You can download the PDF on GOG at least, and I'm sure about Steam, but still. Let's see if you want to read it. Nice tattoos there, lady.
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here, across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was mad. He gets crazy when he's mad.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
Okay, a vest from something. Whatever that means, because there's no minimap in this game, but we do have a compass at least. Can we? Yeah. I'm not sure how we are playing this here. Apparently, we use our finger and our incredible arm strength. Wow, that must have been pretty impressive in 2000, right? Yeah, that's worked like a pool game, I think. It's interesting. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, this feature is so annoying sometimes, isn't it? Now everyone is super panicked. Well, eventually it will calm down, I'm hoping. Right, but of course it also precludes additional conversations in this area, I would figure. But it's very annoying indeed. Maybe don't draw a pistol in here accidentally, you know? Or any other firearm for that matter. But I cannot just hotkey a lockpick to well, the first slot. I simply can't make it happen. Or sometimes you need to draw a pistol in a pinch, as you've seen this episode. Hello there.
It's still going on, isn't it? They're shooting people right outside the bar.
Yeah, both sides do. Right down here it should be safe, but you never know with NFS in play. Fancy mirror there. Pilot guy. Alright, I suppose we talk to the bartender first.
What can I get you?
You work here. You must know the area. Heard of anyone hiding a large generator?
Not exactly. But if it's anywhere, it's probably in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Video
Sounds like a
already.
good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
Well, we can't hold anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is some heavy augmentation.
That's some heavy augmentation.
Yeah. Ask UNATCO, what's it to you?
I'm in the business.
Well, I was in an early program, okay? I can still polish a glass. Good luck with your business.
Yes, thank you, lady.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time. Coming up.
Of course, there's a crippling shortage of ambrosia, so people do everything to save their loved ones. Everything.
Excuse us, we're having a conversation.
Yes, indeed we
You
are.
will never forgive yourself if...
I know.
It's to be expected. Ambrosia's a controlled substance. Most people don't even think it exists.
To be panning shits in a grimy alley somewhere.
You ought to be thankful the dealers got their hands on it. A week from now, listen to me, I say this for your own good. Next week, it might be too late.
Yeah, looking at the data we've read up to this point about the Grey Death, I would agree with that lady. I feel like talking to me now.
I said leave us alone.
Okay, well then I take it as a hint here, right? Yeah, okay, no animations, but then again, it's an old game, but the attention to detail is pretty nice regardless, wouldn't you think? Okay, so anyone else want to talk to us? I suppose we talk to the pilot quotation mark, well, that could be.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
Where's that?
That's valuable information. You'll have to come up with some kind
Liquor,
of payment.
huh?
How about liquor?
I don't have any liquor.
The bar's to my left.
What the problem is the inventory situation, right? Okay, is there anything we can drop that doesn't, well, yeah, okay, well, people don't see it immediately, you know. I think we know where second cobra is in case it's a problem. Alright. Yes, okay, some hard liquor. He said, well, we have wine. It doesn't qualify as hard liquor, I see, but there we go. Don't have to buy anything, thankfully.
What do you have for me?
You can have this bottle of liquor.
That one's warm. Get me something from the bartender.
People like their whiskey ice cold, I see, but I'm not drinking alcohol myself, so I'm not quite sure. Looks like some of the good stuff, huh? Alright. No, we don't, right? Just don't.
What'll it be?
A beer, right? He was talking about hard liquor, but he wants a beer, a cold beer. Alright.
Beer, please.
There you go.
40 is the beer, I thought it was hard liquor. In which case we would have tons of that stuff in our inventory already. I dropped it outside somewhere. Okay.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things. There's stuff in the sewers that only Smuggler knows about.
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but me.
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
Another beer, huh? Well, I guess, why not? It only hit 10 credits, I believe.
What'll it be?
Yeah, another cold beer, ideally, lady.
A beer, please.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Augmented to hell and back, and I'll be working in the bar, I guess. We have to make ends meet somehow.
What do you have for me?
That's still pretty wasted potential, wouldn't you think?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires. Big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Let me guess, it's Page
Not
Industries,
likely.
right?
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
It's like the Hiram project again, right? Just more sophisticated because about a couple of decades have passed since then. Okay, so it does remember our hotkeys, which is nice. So, okay, wow, these people don't feel like talking. If you can find some ambrosia, maybe we give him a vial of that stuff. Maybe, but I cannot promise anything, of course. So far, so good, I guess, but we're coming up empty-handed for the most part anyhow. Okay, exit and then to the west, yeah? Maybe, or there's an ATM machine. Hopefully it does work. We just spent 20 credits, you know. Have to make ends meet ourselves here. We don't even have an apartment in the city. What do you mean, access denied? I did write it down. I'm positive about this. I mean, correctly. Well, apparently it doesn't work for this. Apparently we're talking about a different terminal then. Well, whatever. Whatever did. Is it disappointing, would you think? Okay, is it the front exit / entrance or not? Motivated stupid pistol, right? Okay, it's apparently the Underworld Tavern. Okay. There's some 40 right here, but it's warm, I would figure. Yes, okay, so from the west they said.
Talk to one of the guys in green. You Natcos are running the show today.
And someone is the Great Effer here. Shouldn't get too close then.
We've been asked to direct pedestrians to the Underworld Bar. You'll be safe there.
Yeah, and can have a beer in the meantime, right? Okay, elevate to the west, but of course there are 2 exits to this building, so we're not quite certain about this, which one they were referring to.
Those, man, they got no idea what goes on.
Pimp, huh?
What I'm telling you, girl.
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you, Howard, don't play with me this amateur unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out is like a game. You get beat out.
Well, doesn't sound too good, but then again, I don't know anything about pimping out ladies, but there seems to be some sort of conversation here.
I'm sick, Johnny. I really am. I gotta lie down.
Sandra, oh, is it not? Oh, really? Oh, you cannot be fucking serious with this. Because I was too slow drawing the fucking Stumpathon. You just cannot be serious with this. It was like half a second. Oh, really now? I'm just tempted to reload this shit here, but then again, wow, sometimes you do make some mistakes. Into I'm supposed to account for that. I didn't think he would come up for Cobra like an instant here and wake her to death. Now that, of course, takes care of the situation in the hotel, I think. Yeah, fantastic, right? What are we doing with this goddamn pimp here? Arrest him for murder? For fuck's sake, man. What? Okay, well, it happened evidently. I mean, once again, if you don't know these things in advance, then have fun. I drew the stun baton as soon as I was able, but didn't connect the first time. I didn't hear the zapping sound or what happened here, because we wasted 2 charges, didn't we? Let me guess, the first one didn't connect right because of hit detection nonsense or whatever. Well, isn't that a delight? So we could have saved the lady's life, but now it's too late. But by the sounds of it, she was suffering from the Great Death anyway. Yeah, not even anything on this fucking pimp here. Oh, fantastic. House of Pain. Yeah, back here, there's our source of pain. Our nightmares, incidentally. Alright, so next up is the clinic, then I see. If we can find it, of course. Maybe this time around we don't get anyone killed by chance. Hopefully, Great Death isn't airborne. No weapons are allowed, yes, and accidentally draw a pistol yet again. Seems pretty comprehensive to me.
I heard a lot of shooting outside.
Yeah,
they
did
told me to come in here.
Was probably safer than outside, I agree, even though we took most of the terrorists out already.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of Washington. I was there when the NSF overran Squalnomi, back when they were called the Northwest Secessionist Forces.
Were you at Squalnomi?
Yeah, it was night. They came in with thermoptic camo and we never picked them up on any of the sensors. What a goddamn mess.
I didn't know.
Had a hard time sleeping after that. Didn't do real good on the psych evals either. Got drummed out in short order.
The Army probably didn't want to have any reminders hanging around.
Yeah, and now look what they got. NSF in downtown Manhattan. Same guys that nearly whooped us in the Northwest. Bet the brass remembers Squalnomi now.
Interesting. So they're using stealth technology. Unsurprisingly.
Heard you say you were in Squalnomi. You're lucky. A lot of good people never made it back.
Makes you feel any better, a lot of not-so-good people didn't make it back either.
Yeah, bad card to draw no matter which side of it you were on.
Look around. Some folks drew worse.
Okay.
Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help. There is no cure.
How do you know?
They show you stuff in the military. You want to know the real battlefield? It's microscopic. We can't even see it. Lucky for me, I got immunizations, but that guy... Well, once you're infected, you're infected.
Really, how did you get ambrosia?
What about me?
I don't know. You got lucky. Not a bad thing to be.
Interesting. Since we know it's a genetically engineered virus, maybe some people are immune to this by design or by accident, who knows?
Hey there. I'm Raphael. This here's Jake.
Yeah, friendly people. Thank you.
Sorry?
Yeah, nice to meet some friendly faces around here for a change. Of course, a VersaLife subsidiary.
I wish they'd give us the all clear.
You making a play today?
Nah, scavenged some copper wiring. Wanted to get back and try it out in the sculpture.
Christ, you and the sculptures. What's this one called?
The Man Who Was Thursday.
Makes as much sense as the last one. What was it called? Napoleon something or other?
Napoleon of Notting Hill.
Doesn't seem much use for sculpture today.
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, things look decidedly worse here. Out of order. The Agent Painfuls are. Okay. Oh, it's an automatic door. Interesting.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
Yes, hello there. Looks surprisingly good considering where we are, but then again it's a free clinic. Professional one.
Please proceed to the examining room.
Alright, well, we should try that. Though we're not here for treatment, of course. We have to get out some information.
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing all right?
I believe we're taking charge already, JC.
They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
Okay, note received, and we know what exactly from this. Well, we already know that, of course, because we found it already. Oh, interesting. I'm not quite sure there will be enough sunlight here for a tree, but I guess it's something. It's probably the waiting area, and we don't want to bother the receptionist right now. She's doing God's work in here. Unhealthy looking girl. Probably infected with Grey Death, I would figure.
Who will help the widow's son?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Widow's son, huh? Yeah, what were they talking about?
Not now. Please.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lady. And exactly, a doctor can barely use a medkit, and that happens quite frequently, of course.
One of the doctors can help you.
I'm not looking for treatment, thankfully.
You have the plague?
Nah. Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view, if it's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel.
Yeah, I think we found it already, didn't we? We smashed it open incidentally. Alright. Well, it is technically... Yeah, I think there should be enough sunlight in here. So finally, I don't have to complain about the lack of growing lights, right? Okay, you're one of those doctors, I think. Oh, this must be the treatment area back there someplace.
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300, but if you want augmentation work, you need the bots.
Maybe a medkit? That would be a good idea.
I'll take a medkit.
Here you go. Please read the instructions before giving aid.
But we never do, we never read instructions, of course. The full treatment was $2,000. How much do we actually have right now? Where can I see it for that matter? $1,730. Okay, so we're saving up at least a little bit, which is something. Dead body, so we stumbled into the morgue, right? Probably. Well, it's to be expected. We did read the newspaper, of course, and the forecasts. Yeah, a microscope and whatever else it could be.
I want satisfaction.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you'd do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
You know, rich people don't get Grey Death.
don't make me call security.
Like Mr. Billionaire Bob Page. He don't
Yeah,
have
because
it.
he designed Bob.
The president don't have
Ordered it to be designed,
I've
of
never
course.
seen a movie star who's got it. You don't have it.
Yeah, there's something to that, of course.
I'm with a patient right now.
Oh, an unhappy patient, I see him.
Wait your turn.
Yeah, this is actually true, right? Because we don't know if the Great Death is airborne or not, but it probably is. But sanitary conditions in New York City are terrible, so I don't think it would matter if it were airborne or not. Or transmitted through touch or whatever, or spoiled food. Bad sanitation, but I don't think we're going to stop blasting in here.
You should be more appreciative. By helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me, when there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone.
I don't believe you.
And I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not.
Oh, great. Well, I'm not quite sure how the Great Death is transmitted, of course, but I guess. Oh, this... Whew. Yes, you have to stand right here to talk over the desk, of course, because otherwise it's impossible.
Thank you. The ones with the plague can be so stubborn sometimes.
Well, because
Don't
it's
mention it.
V4, almost
Let me express
100%
my
we did read
gratitude.
that.
You can have the automated care plan for $1,200. That's at a 40% discount. Or a med kit for $180.
Yeah, just give me another medkit.
I'll take a medkit.
Here you go. Please read the instructions before giving aid.
You have a twin, maybe. You look and sound exactly the same, right? If I'm not misremembering. A stupid pistol shit here, frankly. I need a firearm for that matter. Okay, so well, the morgue is filled to capacity, I see. And we'll be adding more people later on, presumably.
Vectors. The vectors are all wrong.
Yeah, lethality is like 100%. Did read that, of course. Okay, so well, we do have some information, but the information we already knew, of course. But we can get ourselves fully hit, I think, with the automated plan. Even though it's at least 1,400, which is not something I can set aside, I would presume. And the bathroom, okay. Maybe someone left the data cube back here someplace, not the pocket secretary. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see a vendor anywhere. We have 2 medkits now, additional ones. That's something, I guess, but otherwise, not exactly the...
If you think you have Grey Death, please pick up an information packet.
I don't have it, thankfully. At least I think so. Well, it's good that these people actually provide some free medical services. Okay, well, I guess it does help since we failed the other objective because I was too slow on the draw. Or the stun baton just didn't connect. I'm not quite sure, could be either of those things. I have to check out after reviewing the footage. But I was as quick as humanly possible on the draw, so what else can I say about this? Okay. Now the tunnels, they are heavily fortified, of course. I don't think I have a multi-tool, do we though? I actually do have 2 multi-tools. Well, if we use them sparingly, then maybe. Or we go through here, also an option. I think these keypads they don't accept passwords, because we have a password, but it's not the one here, right? Yeah, it's a number, we don't have a number, I think. Okay, smuggler, I have no idea, but if you see them, then we recognize them. He's supposedly living in the sewer someplace. Yeah, okay, we don't have it, but what about sewer access? Well, if it's the same as Mankind Divided and, yeah, Human Revolution, there should be an obvious menu cover someplace. Maybe here. In the back alley, presumably somewhere. Yeah, these bodies should have been looted already, I think.
We'll take it from here.
Thank you. But I think I took care of the remaining 2 NFS dudes, presumably. Yeah, right. He must be in the 60s, right? Okay, I don't see anything obvious here immediately. I mean, it's not essential. But it would be nice regardless, what do you think? Yeah. Unbelievable here, that screw up of ours. Oh, that means our bio energy is low, I believe. Most likely. Okay, these are very useful, thankfully, because I did the subway station a different way, as you saw last episode, of the fading ones there. Oh, we haven't been here before, I think, right? Haven't we? Interesting.
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Kill who? Well, hopefully this time around we can actually whip out these Dumbledore quickly enough.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes.
I just sleep down there. They don't give you money unless you're on the council.
Take off your shoes. Charlie has no reason to be stingy if he has a currency encoder.
They just hacked a few accounts. They have some extra cash, that's it.
I'm not asking again.
Okay, wow, this time around no one had to die, I think, because NSF thugs means exactly that I would figure. Right? Are you safe, sir?
Did you see that?
Yes,
It was uncalled for. You mug people, great, you need the dough. But you show some respect.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Wow.
Yeah,
we knew that
NSF
sort of
give
word.
guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways? The sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
Curly, okay. I'm not sure who that is. Okay, wow, they have sort of shotguns, I see. At least one guy did. The other one was unarmed, I suppose. Okay, but we resolved at least another hostage situation without getting anyone killed. I think it's a positive in JC's book. What do you think?
Next manhole I see, I'm going underground, and I'm not coming up.
Okay, well, it could be over here someplace, but at the moment we haven't even found sewer access anywhere. But it could be through here, I think. Okay, Curly, we're also looking for a smuggler. Well, I guess then we try that. Carefully. Ah yeah, before I forget, let's just reload that thing. Well, it's not the sewers, is it though? Some sort of courtyard. I guess it could lead to the sewers.
Back off, man.
Yeah, well, believe it to your thoughts, sir. There's probably more NSF guys back here, I would figure. Maybe not. Interesting. But they were talking about sewer access on multiple occasions, so why can we not find it? Or at least not easily. JC, come on. I think we can do it, right? These are of course too heavy for us to lift, these nameless barrels there. Oh, there's something over here, but apparently it's not within our means right now. I don't, could be. Can we jump with items in our hands? Of course we cannot. Can I drop that here? Oh, I'll be damned. Now it should be possible. Wait, because there's a bioenergy cell up here somewhere. Well, I'm not quite sure we're getting up here. That seems unlikely, wouldn't you think? That's not going to happen. So unfortunately we don't use bioenergy cells automatically, I think. Oh, that's too bad, but we have a stack of 7 of those. What? 20 only? Well, I can obviously tell we're going to rely on augmentations very heavily then over the course of this campaign. And up to this point we didn't see a single menu cover anywhere. Well, I'm tired of wasting my time. Yeah, because we already found the tunnels and we can hopefully override the security panel of theirs and shut down the lasers. Yeah, that could be a good idea. Yeah, there's our stack of boost, by the way. This 40 stuff. But I love exploring the areas, but the stamina issues are indeed just a bit annoying sometimes, right? I think the title is probably more promising. I don't know quite sure what we're going to find down there, but we're here to play this game, right, aren't we? So why don't we give a spin?
I don't think we should hold back in a situation
we
like
certainly
this.
didn't, right? We certainly didn't. I would think so, at least. Yeah, for here, right? Okay, well, I guess then we give a spin. We would need to spend 1 multi-tool for this, unfortunately, so. Bypassed. That's what I like to see. Now we do what exactly? Oh, okay, it turns off automatically. Okay, so I was wondering about the lack of sound all of a sudden. But I think we keep our pistol ready, just to be on the safe side. See if we can do back here. But I have the sneaking suspicion this was a complete waste of time because we're supposed to come from the other direction or something like that. Probably. I only see inert turrets, thankfully. But it looks like a makeshift security barricade or anything in between. And something too substantial. Yeah, these are the turrets, right? You can also blast them with rockets or something in between. Probably. Yeah, people were living in the sewers because they said as much. So we were going to find some cigarettes and some hot liquor back here. I don't think we need it. Yeah, that brought up whatever it was, they said. And the keypad, is it essential? What do you think? Because I've never played this game before. So, we need another multi-tool for this. We need 2 as a matter of fact. Can we just knock on the door here? Apparently not, right? Well, that's too bad. So it's not a dead end for us, then, presumably. But it doesn't have to be necessarily. No, now we have only 1 multi-tool, so it wouldn't work. I mean, it's a 4-digit code. We don't have any of those, so... Alright, so it's not a dead end, essentially. So we did indeed waste the multi-tool back here. That's what I thought. Okay then, so baby JC only can go one way then by looks of it. But we did our best, or at least tried to. Maybe we can come across this combination someplace else. But I don't think so. Yeah, Righteous is not a 4-digit code, isn't it? Oh, that's too bad. So there we go. Maybe we can still fight our way around. Four pigs. We have 4 pigs. I'm conflicted because we do have 4 lockpicks, of course. Well, I guess then we do it the hard way. A balancing act, huh? Okay. Well, it's not mankind divided, so we cannot just grab it up here. So I guess. But it looks like a one-way affair for us, unfortunately. So good thing we try to take care of the other problems in this district, or at least this block here. Can we even find stuff in the trash? I'm not quite sure. Probably not, I would figure. But it's necessary, as we've seen, right? It's kind of necessary. Yeah, but at least he stepped on the red, and I can see that a tripwire of some type back here. Well, so let's watch or step around here, shouldn't we? I would suppose climbing ladders is not a silent affair in this game. The generator probably not on the roof, wouldn't you think? Probably not. And people can see you if you activate the flashlight and it's too close. Be careful. Alright, I suppose I wouldn't hurt to take another look see at our images here, wouldn't you think? Alright, so that's the microwave antennas, and I think we use the... yeah, this is the window we use back here someplace, I think. Although it's hard to tell from this angle, it's only satellite view. I think we're over here someplace, maybe. I think we are. Are the microwave antennas of any importance to us? It's very dark in here. Too dark because it's the middle of the night. Oh. Good, good, good. Okay, but we should at least draw the pistol that I would figure. Maybe try to avoid a direct confrontation. Okay, some chimneys back here, I think. Okay, this is a pretty large area. What? Great, fantastic. Insult the injury because I made the slightest mistake apparently. I'm not quite sure how they even got a shot on me. Once again, I just look over cover, you know, so the cover-based shooter. So who was shooting actually? This guy over here? I have no idea. Someone was shooting though because, well, we took some damage. You, I would figure, right? Okay, we do have a suppressed pistol, but I think it's not going to do anything different for us here. Oh, there is technically only one way to go right now for us, I would figure. He's very angry, of course. Can we make people drop their weapons, presumably? I mean, I'm not sure. The aperture is very large. This is a shotgun, so we took a crazy injury, I think. Wow. Wow, that leaves me completely speechless. And as a reminder, well, thank you, game. I think we probably upgrade our pistol skill now. Probably. Okay, what is perks? Okay, we can also upgrade this separately, I think. Interestingly enough, I think, yeah, by the way, nothing. Like this was explained in tutorial. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, apparently we do have, well, I think we are right-handed shooter, aren't we? Okay, interesting. %, that could be good. I guess we try that. So we have perks and we have skills, right? Okay. Yeah, and apparently we're reloading every single bullet separately in this pistol. It doesn't make much sense to me. Alright, hopefully it's the guy that gave us some trouble. And hopefully he's also down for good here. Next time I'll try to move a little bit closer with the catapult. Instead of getting us spotted accidentally. Interesting that we leave some empty casings behind. That's a nice attention detail there. There's no way we can do that. Without 4 damage. Yeah, of course, I would have a lot of people regardless, I would figure. But we do have the suppressed pistol for a reason. It was given to us, presumably, for this assignment. Okay, it does have some flares. And a sniper rifle. Really, a sniper rifle. Well, it's a long arm, and we are retrained in those. And I know from the tutorial, because it doesn't actually tell you about the sniper rifle, the sway will be ridiculous without any training, like unusably so. escalator here, thankfully. But before we continue, why don't we check out the other side as well? The generator is probably deep inside the facility somewhere. We saw another way over here somewhere, I think. Well, from the core position, I cannot see anything whatsoever because it's too dark. Yeah, there he is, right? He's also a terrorist. Okay, so does decrease a little bit quicker than before, which is nice. But getting onto him to use the catapult, that seems improbable at best. I think there's 2 terrorists back here. Peekaboo, yeah, indeed there are. Okay, I think the radars of the situation were going around and maybe knock out a couple of people. Instead of relying on the sniper rifle, I could not put to use anyway. Any meaningful fashion whatsoever. Interesting, that must be the door we were unable to bypass, or one of those at least. Yeah, but later. These old style first person shooter letters, they are just death traps. Yeah, because he still fall down despite all this here. But where was the fucking sewer access? I have no idea. I looked everywhere for a manhole cover, and it wasn't forthcoming. So I'm not quite sure. At least he should be slightly better when it comes to using a pistol.
Heads up, JC. We've got NSF troops on the rooftops.
Yeah, already saw them, but thanks for the reminder, pal. You're only trying to help, of course. An elevator. Oh, guess what was on the other side of the tunnel? An elevator to the rooftop, which we were unable to bypass, of course. Right? Probably. There we could find the opens, and indeed that's what yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, and of course, yeah, the monitor was a complete waste, unsurprisingly. Wasn't that great? Of course, you didn't know. Well, there are multiple ways to make this happen, but I'm not quite sure how you would be finding the key combination for that. Then again, I'm a first-time player, as a reminder, so I guess things like these just happen. But so far I'm enjoying my time, even though this game is certainly pretty clunky in certain aspects. Or we have to go over here could also be, I'm not quite sure, because we didn't exhaust all the opportunities, of course. This one is one lockpick. Sure, but hopefully it's not the waste this time around. I sure hope so. Don't get crushed by the metal door. Thank you. Okay, we can shoot out the window, I think, and then what? Well, this way is still pretty terrible by all accounts. Sometimes you can also use a crowbar to do this here, I think. If you can. Oh. It's kind of necessary. Yeah, these are just for decoration. But hopefully it's not too noisy. And don't cut yourself on the glass there, please, JC. Well, sometimes it does work, as in Riddick. But you would have to reach them, of course. Okay, we can also go up from back here. Okay, draw the suppressed pistol, please. And these draws from the same ammo pool. Unfortunately, so I'm at that. Okay, we can go down and we can go up. Okay, this leads to the area with the boost. Yeah, so as customary, there are multiple ways to get around. Also some binoculars, which you already possess, thankfully. Oh, I guess it's an option. Okay, beer. Do we know what is reading? Sniper rifle, of course. Eyes on a target. It's just I just know it's going to get me killed. What's the wire? Did we just fall down? The camera angle just suddenly twitched there for whatever reason. Speaking of twitchy things. Okay, he could be a target if he's all alone. Assuming, of course, we can shoot for the grating. The guarantee. The answer is we cannot, of course. Even though it's a metal grating. Okay. That looks like a pretty long drop. No. Thank you. Now, you shouldn't be able to see me, like, immediately. So we should be able to put a bullet in the set. I'm hoping. Or at least observe his patrol pattern so we can plan our next moves a bit better. I don't see any other movement from down below, which is the start. And from back here, there's no reason to assume we can connect any headshots with the pistol. But at least if we're down here, the sniper doesn't have a beat on us. At least he shouldn't have. But my friend, now of course we don't know anything about his patrol pattern. There he is. That's desperate. Very desperate if we were to try for that, because it's very far away. Especially for a suppressed pistol. Yeah, I think what we need to be doing is to hide in the shadows and then try this from a closer distance. Assuming it is working, of course. No guarantees. Oh yeah, I just fell to my death, by the way. Because it's a drop, a very long drop. And this is a little bit busted, as you can tell. And so also one-way affair for us. Yeah, okay, the crates were over here, right? But I'm not trusting that ledge because it's only a decal. Ouch. Yes, okay, but thankfully we don't suffer any damage. Well, at least we made it down now. That's at least something. Okay. I don't think I can claim self-defense for that, but I had to think in a split second, so that's what I went with. But we are dangerously low on pistol ammo. Again. Of course, assault rifle. I don't want... I want to get... want to move the body game. I want to move the body game. Can I make it happen? Oh, there we go. He's very insistent about us trying to pick up the rifle, of course. Maybe we should actually, but we don't have room for that, do we though? Okay, drop that stupid body, please. So at least the one sniper someplace. We do that. It's so dark in here, and I don't have night vision, of course. That's also a problem. Okay, another ladder. That could probably lead to the crate we saw there. Maybe. Right. Oh, this game is so punishingly difficult. Like, what? I wasn't even aware there was someone standing up here because there is no minimap or anything in between. I have to map out every single enemy in my head all at the same time. And of course we die in one shot only. In one fucking shot here. Of course we do. Yeah, this is on the second lowest difficult level, by the way, but we still die in like one shot, two at most. So great. Well, games of this era, as a reminder, they were extremely difficult, even on supposed easy difficulty. And now this game, of course, isn't coming back, right? Even though, whatever. Yeah. Well, fantastic. So our progress was erased and once again, I would figure. Wasn't that great? I'm not quite sure how well we are hidden. Yeah, see, the second outcome is the worst, of course. That's what I thought. At least we don't need to waste our time with that stupid rifle of his. Well, thanks for that game, but then again, how was I supposed to know this shit? Because I can't even see up here from any angle. Why are we reloading every single bullet separately in our evidently magazine-fed pistol? Okay, okay. I mean, what else can I say, frankly? I'm coming up the ladder, I'm immediately toast, right? I would presume. Can I shoot people when I'm on the ladder? That's the sniper, not the shotgunner. No? At least I think so, it is. I can't even spare any ammo to see if you can shoot out lights in this game. Ammo is that rare. Okay, sniper cannot see me. That's something. The other guy we did rose down, of course. That loses access to this area, presumably. Right, sure, I'm trusting that. Well, I think we at least can assume that these people cannot use ladders, right? I cannot spare any ammo, but I can jump in here unless this thing has been shot, so we just do it, I guess. And then, well, consider our life choices. Yeah, you don't think? I think many things are funny about JC Denton, but probably not his pistol abilities. Oh. Of course, there is like a bottomless pit down below, upward figuring all the way to street level. That seems likely. Okay, we are in the spinning down, then what? There's no a sniper and a fucking shotgunner at large. And we're down to our remaining 12 bullets here. Of course, it takes an eternity to swap out the ammo in this gun. Okay, 3 bullets, armor piercing. Well, I guess if we have to, then we use the shotgun. Maybe, but then again, it's super dark. I simply can't see anything in here without the flashlight. And the trash bin is in our way. Okay, so it's an opportunity to bypass some people that I see. Maybe. What was that noise? Oh, of course, yeah. Energy is low yet again because we didn't even find a robot anywhere. Okay, but this time around, actually, can we throw items into the windows? I suppose we could try that. Should work. Don't you think? Well, yes, but it bounces off even though it's technically meant to crate. Well, that's strange. Okay, apparently I didn't think of everything, only most things. Gordon Freeman would approve, of course, I would think. We do have some flares, granted, but that's well, probably pretty suspicious. Illuminates a large area, certainly, but otherwise... Now we don't need to take out all the NFS guys, of course. They are waiting for our signal. They're assembling the EMP generator to storm the warehouse themselves, naturally. Okay, which area looks more appealing? What's the opinion here? I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Probably not a sniper, I would figure. I'm not sure. Of course, I'm not exactly a sniper, so I guess. So going for here, probably the better idea. Okay, there are some stairs, but it's so dark in here I can barely see them. And these are unusually steep, right? Okay, hide behind the crate and then look around here, please. Of course, we found a medkit, which is excellent. Probably should use one of those incidentally. Although having one leg crippled isn't terrible. You can still walk, at least, I think. I guess we could spare one. We have 7 of those right now. Health exactly not great overall. We also hit the toes just a slight bit so they cannot one-shot us again. Even though whenever we take damage in this game, it seems to be instant kill for the most part. But I can tell at least. Oh, of course we don't have inventory space for that because it's a rocket launcher. And it's also a heavy weapon incidentally. Well, of course we cannot come back later to reclaim these items. So we have to, well, make our decision just about now. What are we going to use this thing against? Are the NSF also providing themselves with some armored columns? I'm not sure. Well, I think it's probably like 5 or 4 slots at the very least. And there's no way we can make any room for that. So we have 3 rockets for the gap here. It's a guided projectile launcher. Okay, probably a recoilless rifle. Okay, shoulder mounted launcher. Okay. Right, the law is a pretty antiquated weapon because it was designed in the 1950s, I believe, wasn't it? Something like that. Or the 60s even. It was certainly present for the early stages of the Vietnam War. Alright, okay, it's nice to know it's here. Maybe you can fire and then pick something else back up, but it seems a little excessive. What would we be firing this thing against? Yeah, but indeed. Well, are there any heavy objects back here that need to be blasted? Like a door, maybe? That could be useful. Some of them are destructible, of course. Well, the pistol from back here? That's never going to happen.
That's him. He's a cop.
Oh, not really. Okay, how was I visible? Because there's a... I guess the silhouette gave me away.
Get this pig.
Well, you cannot, I think, unless we make a stupid mistake.
I'm gonna get this pig.
No beat on him, of course. There must be the shotgunner we left alive, I think. Right, probably. So it doesn't matter, we have to take all these people anyway, otherwise they continue to make themselves a nuisance. Not quite. Jesus Christ, man. How did they see me? I'm not sure, because I was in darkness and there's the other guy with the shotgun, right? Okay, so once again, it's too far away to do anything. So we're stuck between a rock and a hard place here, and it's only the first and proper mission of this game. Only. Or maybe picking up some sniper rifles would have been a good idea after all, because once we're up in here, we are ridiculously exposed. There's like no way I can assure anything from back here. And we have not enough ammo to spare here for this. Really? How can we proceed from back here? I don't want to step out of here to find that I'm falling to my doom or anything in between, you know, stuff like that. And of course, they also have overlapping fields of vision or whatever. Get that stupid thing out of the way. Yeah, he needs to be gone now, guaranteed, otherwise he cannot make a move.
Something moved. Could be the law.
Okay, never bother me ever again, so thank you very much. And of course, once we load our pistol with ammo, we cannot unload it to put it in the other pistol, even though I do believe they use the same ammo, of course. Okay, that takes care of one guy for now. Was relatively close. Certainly not an easy game. Then again, I have to make some adjustments after playing through Mankind Divided, of course. Okay, I do believe he was a shotgunner, so I'm not too concerned about him right now. I guess it's a waste of ammo. Can we ensure anything with the crossbow for that matter? Bullet drop will be substantial. Right, theoretically it could be possible. It's like, how? How am I visible back here? Well, I don't have a lightness rating, of course. Seriously? Another game for shotgun? Okay. There's just no way we can put a crate back here, but then again, it's not exactly a great line of sight obstruction. You can shoot for the grating, right? Okay, so well, I guess. I mean, I'm trying my best here, sirs. Okay. Really? There was a one-shot kill. I suppose I take it, even though we don't look down the sides or anything in between. But our presence certainly has been noticed. Can we get through here, please? Thank you very much. Not exactly the smoothest operation. You can, of course, avoid all these people, I would presume, for the most part. I'm not seeing that right now. I'm sorry. Maybe later on as they become familiar with the game, of course. Okay, that's the window here, of course. Yeah, but well, there's the rocket launcher again if you want to use it. I'm not sure. Against the sniper, maybe. It seems pretty excessive. Don't fall to Ado this time around, please. Ado, alright, if you're not careful, then it's going to happen, I think. So where are we exactly? I have no idea. Oh, that's a good idea, even though we don't have any opportunity to get in range to stun anyone by looks of it. Because people are just too observant. Okay, this collapse, it leads down below. I guess. Oh, is there anyone else here who wants a piece of the action? Thankfully not. I do hear something that looks like and sounds like heavy machinery. But I don't think the generator is up here, right? Not exactly the easiest area to navigate either. Could just be the air conditioning buzzing away. Okay, what's our ultimate objective? I'm not sure. I mean, technically I know what our objective is, but how to get there is a little bit unknown right now. Did you investigate this place already? I don't trust that. I don't see a letter wise, so we have to go for the back alley and see what they have in store for us. I hear some laser tripwise already. But how hard can it be to find a generator back here? It's probably inside the building, inside the warehouse someplace. Okay, once again, it's a pretty steep drop, so how are we supposed to do this? Unless there's a ladder here someplace. Okay, guard dogs. And the dude, of course. Well, great. So, fantastic. There's no way to go. There isn't a ladder, anything. I cannot survive that, presumably. I could try that. Now we're not safe in the slightest, but I only see one way and it's down.
I think he took off.
No, I'm trying to shoot your dog here. Before I'm being put down like a dog myself yet again. There's no way we can survive that, right? I just don't think so, but there's no way to take, so... Wow, actually, they don't take as much fall damage in this game compared to the other titles I've played recently. Hence my hesitation, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to this any longer. Okay, use up the remaining 7 bullets in the suppressed pistol, and then we have to whip out the other one. Hope that we can pick up some ammo along the way. Yeah, like this. Okay, I don't think I'm going to find anything on the dog, right? Of course not. There was also the other guy over here somewhere. Okay, pretty open courtyard, but our crosshair doesn't immediately identify any threats. Doesn't mean anything, of course. But these areas don't actually interconnect, interestingly enough. It's not at a glance. Yeah, don't think there's anyone else back here. And I sure hope this door is unlocked. Oh, it could just be not a door at all. Great, okay, well, I guess then we'll loop around in some way or another. Maybe. Anything of interest here behind the trash piles? I don't think so, right? That would be too nice. I'll at least try to stay in the shadows, even though it didn't seem to work super well for us. Are we looping around yet again? I sure hope not. Oh, at least I don't see any immediate opposition. Nope, doesn't open. I don't think this would work, right? It's just the drainage stuff. Okay, it is actually unlocked. Doesn't look like a gate to me, frankly, hence my confusion once more. I'm sorry. I did see something or someone. At least my crosshair thought we did. Looks like a guard dog maybe? Although it's pitch black on my monitor, I'm sorry, so I'm not quite sure. But if it bleeds, that means you can kill it. They really want us to drink dirty beer, right? I think, but there was a guy and a dog, right? Wasn't there? I think so at least. Alright, in case you're wondering what I had to cut in the video, the problem is that apparently our pistols they siphon away ammo through mysterious means, even though both firearms should have were separate magazines, so I was using up my silenced pistol, or suppressed one, I'm sorry, and then I wanted to pick up the other firearm in a hurry, and incidentally I found out it was completely and utterly dry. Isn't that a delight? And of course, since we're running continuously dry on ammo, so what gives I guess, so we use up the remaining 5 bullets and hope that we can knock out the stupid guard dog finally, because we're not getting in here. We have no clue what the combination could be like, absolutely no clue whatsoever. Yeah, and okay, so great. I mean, is there anything else we could interact with? I just don't see anything. This door certainly doesn't open for us. The other door also doesn't open for us. We can't hack anything because we don't have any multi tools. And of course, unlike Mankind Divided, we cannot craft anything on command. We should be able to see something maybe by chance. Hopefully. Now let's just see if we fall like a lady or not. Well, there we go once again. Complete and utter failure. That's what I expected. Even though we just upgrade our pistol proficiency. Not that it makes any difference, of course. So we're running away from a guard dog, scared for our lives. Rightfully so, probably. So this game is super difficult already. Can we maybe fall back and kill this guy before he kills us, ideally? Come back here. Click, 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 which means it's now completely dry. The other pistol is, of course. Can you maybe take care of this one dude? Here, come on. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, this game is super fucking difficult. Wow, the guard dog is still at large, isn't it? I think. Well, I'm not interested in studying guard dogs, but I'm very interested in ammo right now. Anything can be done, right? Yeah, the pistol's not completely empty. No, I wasn't lying to you. And of course, I didn't notice in advance, so I died because I was trying to draw my other pistol with the remaining magazine. And it was a no-show. Great. Okay, so maybe he has a key combination on him. No, can I make it happen? Alright, so let's just drop the pistol then here, because apparently our inventory is just ridiculous, right? Anything else we want to drop? These things, then we're going to use it. We can't trade it in anywhere, so let's just drop it. Maybe we can make enough room for the assault rifle. Hazmat suit. These supposedly are pretty rare for what I've read. Imperial Knight could be useful. Are we going to blast away some guard dogs with the gap? We could use it outdoors, I guess. This thing is unobtainium, otherwise we can't just drop it. So... I mean, we don't have any bonus damage on this baton, but this uses no ammo. The catapult does, of course, so we cannot drop anything for that matter. That it is, yeah, still not doable, of course. Oh, great! So, what if we use shotgun now? What's the play here? Infinite damage threshold, so that's not going to happen. Is at least a guard dog dead or whatever? I'm sure, hope so.
That's him. He's a cop.
Yeah, but how do you know? Well, hopefully don't attract anyone else from this here. That would be great. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't a problem. All these people only give us like 5 bullets for the assault rifle each, so maybe sometimes it's like 1 bullet. That's not going to sustain us here. We have to try to get around here to knock people in the head, maybe. But as you can see, it's very difficult to do because people see all the time, apparently. Okay, what do you have here? Unconscious guy. Okay, we have some tranquilizer darts and the key here. The warehouse key. Well, I'm not quite sure which one. I simply don't remember seeing any locked doors anywhere. I mean, not that we can access easily from the cold position. There's something back here, of course. What is it though? The guard dog still? must be the guard look right. Doesn't look like a dude to me. Yeah, okay, whatever. I suppose that we continue, see what we can do. Hope for the best. And the generator must be inside here someplace, of course. Oh, we haven't really cleared the entire court yet, have we though? Because, well, we have no ammo for that, incidentally. Oh, then we have to do the hard way. Outside's required, so there should be a generator in here somewhere, I'm thinking. Okay, these can go boom, of course. No way. No way. Okay, so, where's the stupid dog? Outside someplace still? This one is locked, but it's also open. Huh? Funny how that works. I think we may have attracted someone opening the door for us with their key. Like the guy we just found outside. Presumably. Yeah, it looks like a generator to me. Okay, another super large area and I feel completely vulnerable and under-equipped for this here. Well, I think I should be. They're not exactly a super soldier, and I see, okay, just light fixtures. Sometimes they do have swords suspended from the ceiling, of course. Yeah, okay, destroy or deactivate, we can shoot it with a rocket, I guess. If it came down to that. But I think we were talking about a controlled shutdown. Yeah, hopefully this fucking dog is in the courtyard. Shouldn't be able to sniff me out. But we did kill his master, right? He's probably angry about that.
Take him out. Is someone there?
I will need off-track darts, I will do. Oh, there are two people back here. Maybe the other one went down finally. Not an easy game, friends. Not an easy game. At least we not got one guy, but there was a friend with him. I guess it would be impossible to get a beat on him from back here. Okay, oh, we need to be super careful. We can't absorb any damage with no ammo. The area is super large. So, see anyone? No, we don't see anyone. That's at least something. Okay, I think there was one guy inside here still someplace. Yeah, he's working the computer, right? That's him, probably. Oh, we can just sneak around him. He knows we're here. Could also be hostage, in which case, well, we should be careful. But I think it's the guy manning the computer. But I do see another way to take, presumably. So why don't we investigate this option first, just as a contingency plan. The other guy did collapse at the corner, thankfully. Maybe some pistol ammo for change. Well, I suppose it's something. I'm so scared here in this game. I feel so vulnerable at all times for good reason, because I'm supposed to be. I guess they captured that atmosphere pretty well. Well, hopefully we can hack the computer. I mean, it shouldn't require anything but basic hacking, because it's the technically it's the first and proper mission of this game. So why wouldn't it be a little bit easier, you know? But then again, it's Deus Ex, so we don't know exactly. Okay, no opposition from up here. Doesn't mean anything, of course. And this area just leads up and up and up and up. But I think the computer is our ultimate objective right now. Is that a terrorist? No, whatever that is not hostile right now. Do we need roof access? I'm not sure. I've lost all a sense of progression here. And also orientation for that matter. Was the loop through the facility, how often exactly, I'm not quite sure, but pretty often. But I think we're going the wrong way. Yeah, this thing is too unreliable to get anything done. We really should bet our life on that stupid thing. We really shouldn't. No way, right? No way. This thing is useless because it's the second time in this episode where one shot it should have connected didn't connect with the catapult. So we can hear ourselves yet again because they took out our legs, right? Times 2 even. Right, well, otherwise we would be collapsing, of course. Alright, well, we live and learn as the saying goes, but then again, I'm getting mighty tired of this here because we're learning it a hard and painful way. Backshot, yes, thank you for the reminder, sir. Well, a couple of bullets here don't even pay for anything, you know. So it's always a minus game for us here. Yeah, I think we're going the wrong way. That was completely unnecessary, I would think. Then again, we really need the experience. We really do. And there's not only the tripwire. Alrighty then. I guess then we try to take care of him in one way or another without getting ourselves killed again. We're trying our best, of course. Or we could just blow up the generator itself, right? It could also work. We do have some barrels back here. But I think a controlled shutdown is probably better. Just in case it's radioactive. We have no idea, frankly, right? Do we do? I don't think we can just sneak up to him, but I'm willing to give it a try. Even though I really shouldn't. I think he would hear that. Or we try out the other baton. I think he would notice. Who wouldn't? Then again, we need to learn about the stealth mechanics in this game. Don't we? Okay, that's why there was no room in the back area. And it could be, of course, a false mirror. Who knows? Okay, can we try this again? And see if it actually works. Back of that. And there we go. And he's unconscious, thankfully, not dead. Like his many friends here. Telephone. Yes, announce our presence to the other operators already. Okay, personal computer terminal. Oh, this one looks interesting. Damage threshold is non-existent. There is a... Okay, that was a one-way mirror, apparently. Well, interesting. So if you notice in advance, you can bust your way through here, I think. Oh, we already found, like, what? 10 different ways to approach this area? Yeah, probably, right? So, this place is got a maze. I have no idea where we are in relation to before. Not the slightest clue. But finally we got it done, I'm hoping. Yeah, we don't have anything, right, I think. So we just have to hack in here. What? Okay, then we use the virus then, I think. Into the button didn't show. Ja, okay, jetzt sollte es eher werden easy, right? Cooling system. I guess. Okay, well, suppose you can disable the generator in multiple ways, of course. Explosion imminent. Well, I don't want to be next to this building when it goes boom, of course.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Yeah, okay. I guess I take it. Maybe next time around we can just shoot at a barrel next to the generator. But I really was thinking about the controlled shutdown being safer. Apparently that was not the way to go. Can we at least bypass laser tripwires? We're going that way. I should hope so. Oh, it's him, right? And no, we cannot, is the answer. Wow, okay, was not the smoothest operation, but we're learning as we go. That's all I can say.
Vanderlee has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of this district.
I took care of the generator. How's the raid going?
They should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Not the melody we suffer from, right?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Manderley has planned a debriefing for the top agents.
Alright, why do exactly that? I don't think there's anything else you can find. And finally, they have the helicopter right here. Okay. And then we go back home now, I think, for now.
Last boarding call. UNATCO HQ.
Oh, black helicopter.
Hey, you're the guy
This
talking
guy,
to at
right?
the end of a bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament.
It shouldn't drink at
especially
all.
in crosswind.
Then flying a helicopter, anything in between.
Let's go.
But we never found the key combination. I have no idea where you can find it. Maybe in these emails I didn't read because I was panicking because of the imminent explosion. But apparently it was little to worry about. Even though generators usually go boom in a big, in spectacular way. Okay, but I think we leave the debriefing maybe for next episode after this marathon of a recording session. But at least the generator has been shut down finally. And we learned some very important lessons along the way. But this was next to useless. I think it was next to useless, man. I really think it was. I mean, this is immediately obvious that once you come out of here, right? Going this way, but the other area is a complete maze, incidentally. But regardless, we managed to succeed after all, so hopefully we can proceed with the next assignment in the following episode. But I think that's all we can do for today, so as usual, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.